to be honest, I was lucky to be in a record shop because when I started off in this whole industry, because the truth is I wanted to be a footballer or soccer player, as you'd probably say. But then I had an injury on my leg. I literally just bumped into a friend who was giving out flyers, like flyers for clubs, like hand to hand. And then I kind of got a job there. Well, I did get a job there. And then we used to store all our flyers in a record shop in the city. So the truth of it is like I was a lot more into like kind of urban music and that really, because the job that I had was for the local council. And I was very lucky. The guy I used to work with, it was all cassette tapes then. He introduced me to like real in depth with the garage scene and the drum and bass. And this one group in particular, Heartless Crew, and their DJ Fonte used to mix up everything like little bits of reggae with drum and bass and hip hop with drum and bass and garage and really get creative. And then I was more into like hip hop, and around that times we're talking about 2000, 2001. Well, around about that era. So it was like Missy Elliott, Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, NERD and Neptunes and stuff were doing their thing. But I used to just go to hip hop clubs and just get down with that. And I was happy. And like house as a whole, like, because I didn't really know the depths of it, because I only kind of knew like the broader tracks which are on the radio, and like Head Candy and Funky House was really big at the time. Now I could appreciate it, but I wasn't really into it because I got into DJing through the record shop. So I used to play drum and bass and bits of garage and stuff. But it wasn't until I heard the music of Switch, who's also known Dave Taylor.
Yeah.
And that just changed my whole perspective of house music instantly. I walked in, I was like, what is this music? He's like, oh, this is house. I was like, I ain't ever heard house music like this before. Show me more. And literally just converted me overnight, which then I got more into like what was like more the electro house scene at the time. But again, my personal favorite was more that solid groove, which is like the old school solid groove, dub-sided, Sinden, Hervé, and that little crew of people, which really opened my mind to house music. And then my house music journey began.